I've already chopped a little bit of red onion, garlic, chilli, and a bit of ginger.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm just going to put the onions in there. Now, sweating the onions, you don't want them to get too brown. But first of all, I want to tell you what I want to do today. I want to nail my colours to the mast.
Go on then.
But I couldn't get a mast.
No.
The lorry couldn't get down the street.
What a shame.
So what I'm going to do is take my colours to my wooden spoon. And there you are. Can you read that?
I can read it. It says cooking is better than ready meals.
And I believe that, don't you?
I believe it too.
So if we use that spoon, we won't forget that, will we?
No, we won't do
We
that.
won't forget that. It's not that difficult to remember anyway, really.
You can see this on. People can see this on YouTube.
Yeah, and the one we did the other week.
Yes.
The cassoulet.
Yes.
And it's on YouTube, and the cassoulet one is called Bill and Keith's Cassoulet.
Right.
And this one is called Bill and Keith's Spicy Fish Stew.
Well, isn't that
That's easy to remember as well, isn't it?
It's very easy to remember.
Cooking is better than ready meals.
Yes, people, you're going to see this if you go onto YouTube. All right.
So we're sweating down those onions.
Yeah.
We don't want to get them too coloured.
Is this your own recipe, Bill, by the way?
Yeah, it is really. I went out for a lovely Thai meal with some friends on Saturday night, and I had fish that was cooked in batter with a lovely tomato spicy sauce, and I thought that'd be lovely. But also, I had some fish at the bottom of the freezer, frozen, a few prawns in the bottom of the freezer, frozen, and I wanted to use it all up.
Oh, there you are.
Because you know what the budget is on this show.
It's not like a very steady cook, is it?
That's going down now. Now I'm going to do something which is great on the radio and on the telly that I've never done before.
Go on.
Cooking in a microwave.
Oh.
I like a microwave for warming up my milk for my coffee.
Yes.
Or for warming up leftovers. I've never cooked in it. We're going to try it.
You've never cooked, Bill?
No.
God.
Sticky rice. It's like a Thai thing, isn't it? Lovely Chinese thing. So that is what I did. I poured about a cupful, I guess, of glutinous rice in there. Which is sort of like Chinese, I suppose it's sort of a bit like pudding rice, isn't it? It releases its starch.
Right.
You know, it's the same, same sort of thing.
And you've got some leaves. What are those leaves?
They're called lime leaves. I just always have a bag of frozen ones. They're lovely. What I did, I covered it, just about covered it with water and a little bit more, but like a quarter of an inch of water on top of that. Did that about an hour ago because it needs to soak a little bit. I put a dessert spoonful of vinegar in there. I use rice vinegar, could be any white vinegar, cider vinegar, wine vinegar, anything, and about the same amount of sugar and a tiny bit of salt. And just stir it around, let it rest. Now we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna put it in the microwave.
For how long?
We're gonna start it off for about 3.5 minutes,
Right.
3-4 minutes.
On high?
On high, yeah. We're not gonna do it now because it'll be too noisy. We're just gonna finish that soup now.
Right. Okay.
The stew base.
Yes.
So, the onions are nice and soft now, aren't they? They're not too coloured. Red onions, I always think they look nicer.
People say they're sweeter. Do you think they are?
Well, I think they are sweeter. The other thing there's this old thing that I think is quite true. The more colour there is in food, the better it is for you.
Is that right?
That's why dark green cabbage is better for you than white cabbage.
Well,
it's apparently more vitamins
It's amazing.
and more variety. But I'm going mainly red today. So that's your what we've got: the garlic, the ginger,
and the chilies.
and the chili. That's all in there.
It'll soon be time for a record, by the way.
I know, I'm racing it against
Just
the
to let you
clock.
know.
I know. Hang on, I don't want to spoil my sign, do I? All right. There we go. Look at
Cooking
that.
is better than ready meals.
I think it is.
This is our mantra.
We're going to talk about that because we're going to be leisurely. We've got all the work to do in the first half. We're going to have a leisurely chat in the second half.
Lovely.
I like anything like that, don't you?
I do. I like a leisurely chat, Bill.
Now, I'm going to put the tomatoes in. Tin of tomatoes, and simply because it was lying around in the veg bit of the fridge, not going anywhere, and it needed using up. A little bit of celery. If you haven't got it, doesn't matter. But that's the great thing about cooking, isn't it? You use up what you've got left.
Lovely. This all looks very healthy.
Well,
Bill,
that's
I
going
have
to
say.
simmer while we listen to a lovely record.
And here it is, Bill. I think you'll enjoy this one.
Fantastic.
So, Bill, a good record
I
again?
like that one again. I was smashing that one.
That was nice,
And
wasn't it?
everything was done just at the right time.
Everything was done, yes.
Now we've got a lovely sort of rich, sort of stewy base going on
See,
there.
normally I'd say I wish you could see it, but if you look at YouTube,
You
Bill
can.
and Keith's... what's it?
Spicy fish stew.
Yes, you'll find that later on, and you can see it as well as
For a change.
yes, as well
For
as
a change.
enjoying Bill's lovely voice and his rapid sense of humour. You can see what the old boy looks like.
That'll spoil it for everybody. Put them off their dinner. There we go, look. I've chopped up a bit of white fish, don't
Yeah,
matter what
any
sort it
white
is. This
fish.
is bossa or whatever it's called.
Right.
And a few frozen prawns.
Right.
Quantities are very important. I've used what was left in the bag. Because that's what I had.
All right, well there you are
So
then.
that all goes in there.
Yeah,
I chopped up a little bit of spring onion
yeah.
and a little bit of the old coriander.
Coriander,
And
okay.
I chopped up more than I need for the stew, because that'll be the lovely ganesh, won't it, on the top.
The Ganesh.
Which always looks nice. Bit of green on the top, bit of garnish.
Oh, okay.
A few of these lime leaves, which are lovely. You can buy them dried as well.
Is
You don't-
Ganesh just your way of saying garnish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's not a technical
It's not
term.
that elephant all dressed up.
Oh, okay. That's what I wondered, is it?
Righto. Stir all that in.
Yeah.
All you've not got to do really is get that fish hot. Once it's hot, it's cooked.
Right.
Same with the prawns.
Right, okay.
So I leave that going on there.
Leave it going on.
I put a little bit of this in.
Oh, a bit of fish Thai sauce.
Fish Thai
Why
sauce,
not? Yeah.
because it's got that umami in it,
That's
which
it.
sounds like something out of Shooting Stars. Doesn't it? Sounds like that catchphrase. from
Oh,
Shooting
yes,
Stars.
it does,
But
yeah.
it's that sort of fermented, savoury taste that you get in. You get it in fish sauce. You get it in Worcester sauce. You get it in soy sauce.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the fifth flavour, the fifth biggest flavour.
Well,
and it's what in all Asian food.
The smell is fantastic.
Lovely.
I'm looking forward to it. Now, Bill, while that's all stewing away,
Yeah. That'll be about another 5 minutes.
all right. So cooking is better than ready meals.
It is.
Come
but-
on then.
Well, I was looking today about fish. I was looking at what you're supposed to buy, what you're not supposed to buy. I looked on the internet. It's a minefield. And I think it's difficult enough for people that are learning to cook or trying out cooking to go and buy the ingredients and work out a recipe without having to make moral and ethical decisions about what they're buying. So I think once you've started cooking, you can think about that later. Also, a lot of people don't have the luxury. They don't have the choice between a 10 quid chicken or a 3.5, 4 quid chicken.
It's a very good point.
And I think the supermarkets have to take responsibility for making sure that the stuff there is okay to buy, really. And there's so many different grades now of everything.
Yes, there are. Very confusing, isn't it?
But I think get cooking and then, worry about the politics a bit later.
all right, I think that's a good idea.
And talking about that, let's see how that rice did.
Oh.
Hey! So we put that in for 3 minutes,
Yeah.
4 minutes, didn't
Yes.
we? We took it out and we stirred it. We managed to steal another 4 minutes from somewhere.
I know, it's amazing.
Oh, no, time is wonderful and it's elastic on the radio.
The record didn't seem as long as that, did it?
And there you go.
Very good.
There it is. Look, let's give it a stir. That's sticky, isn't it? That's,
It's-
that's why
yeah.
they call it sticky rice.
Lovely.
And it's got a lovely sweet and sour flavour to it. So we'll let that finish off. Obviously, if you were clever, you'd probably use a kitchen towel or something so you didn't burn your hands when you got that out.
Oh, you burn your hands?
No,
You didn't- oh.
I didn't because I don't, but somebody else might. And there you go.
There we
We're
are.
ready to go. I'm going to dish this up now.
Wonderful.
Just check that that fish is warm. Yes, it is. Lovely.
Yeah, okay.
So, we're going to put on some lovely sticky rice.
Yeah.
And again, the colour of the lime leaves is lovely, don't you think?
It is
I
nice.
like a bit of colour, I do. It's very nice.
This looks like it's going to be very good.
I think it'll be lovely. And then, that look at that. Oh,
Beautiful.
piping hot, spicy, not too spicy.
Very, very nice
A
indeed.
little sprinkle,
The Ganesh.
Ganesh.
And we're ready to roll.
What do you think of that?
I think it's very good and much better than a ready meal.
Oh, and do you know how much that cost?
No.
Nothing, because it was all leftovers. But if I'd have paid for it, 2, 3,
Yeah.
3.5 quid,
And we've-
it's going to be a meal for 4.
Is it?
Don't think you can buy that in a container.
I thought it was a larger meal for 2 people.
Oh, right, okay. You're out, Dan, you're not eating.
There we go. Perfect.